just some small town dads living in the White Mountains.
Hispanic 16.7. I thought that was kind of low. There's a lot of Mexicans.
Oh,
here,
very
too.
much.
Natives,
But-
Mexicans, and then whites. That's what I was gonna.
To play devil's advocate, are they counting the citizens or the amount of people here when it comes to Mexicans? If we, with the whole argument and everything going on, yeah. No, I'm
Is
down.
this where ICE comes in? Is you fucking
check
you
his
got
papers,
me?
check his
Damn
papers, boys. This one's looking up statistics. Get him.
It's small town dads, not small town diversity. Get the fuck out of my, get the fuck
they-
off my mountain.
But then they come in here and just take me on a warrant. Or
Yep,
something.
exactly. That's exactly what it would be. Like, no, I'm clean. This motherfucker's got an outstanding warrant. Oh, it's great. That'd be a fun White Mountain watch to read. Anyway,
Are we on the pod?
welcome
Hi.
to the Small Town Dads podcast. I am your host, Jesse Regalado, and with me,
And
my captain. Oh, captain, my captain.
I am the captain now.
Yes,
Gabriel Lee Nelson.
the STD co-host. I said captain because you are the pool captain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
wondering. I was like, "What are you talking about? Playboy night or as Hugh Hef?"
Oh, that's right. How'd that go?
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was. I had the best seat in the house.
Hell yeah.
Behind the bar. Lots
Yes.
of sexy outfits.
Yes.
Feeling myself.
The girls weren't too bad either, huh?
No, my outfit was sexy feeling. No, I actually.
I was bummed out you couldn't find a captain's hat though, but there was a
know.
lot there.
So I found a hat with like
like
the
a
captain's
navy
logos,
thing.
and then it said
Yeah.
butt snorkeler,
Oh,
which was
okay.
kind of suiting.
That is good.
I didn't snorkel any butts that night.
Mm.
I wouldn't have wanted to. That place was musky.
Woo.
There was a lot of us.
Yep. A lot of fishnets. You gotta pry to get to that.
Oh man, you could almost hear the freaking skin ripping from the nylon.
Yes. Yes. But it looked fun, like a blast. The theme nights are always kill it there. So
Oh man, we got an ass kicking and a half.
Oh yeah.
Like we
Like
they-
through the
they
whole
made us-
time?
they made us earn that money. It started at
Damn.
like maybe 9:30, almost 10,
Uh-huh.
and we didn't fucking stop moving until almost 3.
Damn. Oh shit.
And I didn't get home until almost 6 that morning.
Yeah. Oh
But worth every penny. We had a blast.
course, yeah.
Party was amazing. The bar looked amazing like always.
yes.
I thought I was the best looking Hugh Hefner,
Mm-hmm.
but what can you do?
What can you do?
It said I couldn't win because I worked there.
You could have done. Yeah, I still feel like you should have done the bunny route.
I
But
know
I'm
they
glad
tried
you
to
wouldn't
talk
have.
me into it.
Yeah, I know
last
that. Yeah,
minute.
now it's always going to be a
I'm
thing.
like, I know, but I gotta fluctuate for the balance.
Right.
I can't.
Right. Sure.
Because then people are gonna be like, "This dude just likes to dress up like a chick." At least this way, I can keep it private.
Mhm.
Like, oh, it's for the lulz.
Yeah, it's no fun when you get when everyone accepts it. So I'm with you. That's that's cool though. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got.
And you didn't show up. You didn't bring your bunnies, did you?
No. Yeah. No. Nope. Yeah. Um. Someone needed to edit the last one's podcast. As much as I'd love to, but I did recently join the pool league. I mean,
Yeah,
my
that
first experience in the League of the Darts is completely different than my first league night in pool,
Yeah.
especially with that one new guy
Oh
from
man,
Oklahoma.
that's
Oh man, and even
he came around to be better. We all thought he was going to be a problem.
I thought
in
he
the
was going to be
beginning.
out. Like they're going to be like, nope, sorry. I mean, he got talked to twice
Dude, even one of
by
the
his captain, by the organizer.
even
like-
one of the nicest ladies in the room came to me and she's like, "This fucking guy," and I don't think she
Yeah.
swears that much.
No, league.
She's
But
good. We got
so
some good lady shooters.
That was cool to see.
I
So
guess
I
shooters,
do like.
they don't got to specify ladies,
Right.
but
This is America. We always have the best shooters, unless they're trying to kill Trump. They're always like
yeah,
the
then you
worst.
really
shooter.
drop the fucking ball.
But yeah, like having there was one. The rules are oddly strict
Yes.
because like there was a moment, and again, I was talking with someone on our team about, do you guys do the 3 fouls? Is like I was just trying to get
Figuring out the way
just
they
figuring out
they run it.
the
there.
overall thing, so I don't,
I
look
don't
like
think
a fool.
they don't do the 3 fouls in our league. I don't
No,
think.
but a woman from the other team was like, "You're not supposed to talk during like the game," and
What, to your person you're
to your
playing? Oh, are you talking about like get advice?
well, I think that's what she thought I was doing was
'Cause
like getting
I'd be
coaching.
talking to everybody the whole time.
Well, you can talk, but it was like whatever I was talking about. I was talking about the game. She could obviously tell that we were talking.
yeah.
Um, and I wasn't even playing, so I can understand if like you're playing and then you're going back to get hints or coaching.
Yeah.
Like people don't like that in darts, where it's like if you don't know the math on how to get out, then
Yeah.
that's on you, dumbass.
Yeah. I feel. I mean, that's understandable. I guess.
Yeah. But I was just again asking him the overall rules, so it's like no
Yeah.
one's gonna get mad at someone. It's like, hey, so where can I put my foot on the line? It's like, oh, just like right here,
Yeah.
and then you can ask anybody. No one's gonna
Be like, hey, don't tell them the rules.
yeah,
let them
they don't-
foul.
yeah. It was just kind of weird, and then that's what I asked. It was like, was the 3 foul rule? But no, the 3 foul rule is not on there. I mean, maybe other places, of course, but
And I think come like big tournament time, that's
Mhm.
more prevalent.
the one game was off for me too.
not playing a set of
Just-
2 or 3.
man, because like that was just like just one.
In the
First game I
sets,
lost, like fucking, I hit the 8 ball and I was running it.
and you're like, I know I can fucking win.
Yes.
You don't have another chance.
No, you don't have another chance. That's it.
And then next game you play someone completely
Different. Yeah, and now you got to read. So
Yeah.
I think it'll make me a well-rounded player, but yeah, there is doesn't give me enough time to get going. But it's definitely more games than what I'm used to when I play in my tournament.
Yeah.
Which I need more games than playing on one table in the format
Single
that I'm doing it.
elimination.
Single elimination. It's just
Like I've seen some of those people come in, like that guy who called in saying that he was coming to the tournament showed up already with
Yeah.
his cues,
Yep.
shooting, lost his first game, and he was just done by like 7:15.
Yes, and man, I'm
not
glad.
laughing at him.
No, I'm
but-
glad he showed up though, because like he's missed like 4 of the tournaments, and this is
Yeah.
every other week, and it's just his work, and he just can't get it off. So this time he was like, the one day I got off early enough, I came straight here. He was still in his work clothes, and he even told me, he's like, I threw my cue in the car every Thursday.
This
just
fool
in
showed up
case."
in work clothes with a gun on
with
his
a
hip.
gun on his hip. Yeah, and still lost. See, no one ain't. These pool players ain't scared, bro. But yeah, the pool night was great. I had a blast, especially after the first 2 games. I think I was like, all right, I was
You kind of get
seated,
into
I
the
was
groove of it.
comfortable.
The hardest part for me was I've been the team captain all 3 times, and the very first time I had 0 idea what the fuck I was doing. Now I only have about 50% idea of what I'm doing, and I had to read the sheet, tell my team when they're playing, and take their money.
Mm-hmm.
I was going somewhere with that. Sorry, I took a really fat dab before we started
Yeah,
this.
no worries. That happens.
But as I learn, I want to be a better team leader. I want our team to. I've always come in last or second to last.
Mm.
So I'd like to not do that. Win some more money than usual. And do you want to tell them our team name?
Chalk Tua, baby. Chalk
And
Tua.
I heard it and had 0 arguments. It was way better than any of the names that I've ever picked. We've been Loco Ocho and Rack Smackers, and I think Chalk Tua might become the permanent name. Even when you decide to leave us, I'm stealing it.
No, it's with the team. It stays there. No, I think it's. I love the fun names,
Yep,
because
it's-
like the Dark League, my last team we were Flight Club, and then before that, that was the shitty one. Before that, my team name was. They're like, well, we all kind of like similar taste in music, so we're like, all right, so what's a good rock band name? And I thought of Bulls on Parade, but we didn't
Yeah.
hit as many bulls as the name would imply.
It's just false advertising
Yeah.
at that point.
I didn't get any accolades for bulls, And then every time it came down to a bull to win, we'd be like, "Come on, Bulls on Parade!" Or I'll go play the song to try to boost our,
Yep.
Nope. It's just reminders that we just couldn't hit them. So that sucked.
Call yourself Bulls on Parade,
Yeah.
and everyone just hits ones.
But so my buddy, his team name is the Shit Talkers, and
The shit talkers.
they talk shit. that name lives up.
Then I thought about that. You can just name I guess you could name yourself anything, but where's the fun in that?
Yeah, because there's teams that'll just have like the initials of everybody.
Yeah.
So it'll be like whatever.
I saw someone wearing a shirt, I think, that says like "Oops, I darted."
Oh
like
yeah.
Sharts and darts or some
So
shit.
I mean, it's too close to fart. So obviously, everyone turns into a toddler when it's like
Yeah.
just darting around,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and then I mean, it rhymes with shart, rhymes with fart.
So that's a fun one. There's not a whole lot that rhymes with like
No.
pool cue, shaft, 8-ball.
Right? Yeah.
Could have been the 8-ball peddlers.
Right? Hey, that's not bad. I like that. If you're gonna go any direction, that's the direction I'd go. I'm if you were to come up with a team name, I mean, it only really means anything to us.
Right?
Because I love that the Dart program posts online frequently.
Yeah.
It's regularly that they're posting the stats. You can see the names, but ain't nobody in the comments like, oh
Dope
yeah,
name.
fuck yeah, I'm following these guys. No one
That's my
gives a
favorite
shit.
team.
It's only us, and there's only like in the two-man Dart league I'm in right now. There's only 6 teams. And it's just
Get 2 grown men together trying to think of like a
Yeah,
fun name.
so 12 people, really? No.
The team we played last night, I was like, "What's your guys' team name?" He's all, "Just fucking put number 3."
You were like excited to say yours, and then you're like, "Oh, okay, 3."
Oh, number 3.
Never mind. All right,
we're
4.
And then they rolled us.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
But overall,
I loved it.
Yeah, I'd say it too.
Well, this is my first pool night.
One of these times I'll have to try a dart league out.
Yeah. Well, leagues are a commitment, and
this one was hard enough to wiggle around to be able to maintain that commitment.
Yeah,
I couldn't do a pool in a dart league. I really couldn't. I would have to pick one.
Well, I have 1 week left, so this Sunday is my last Sunday in darts. And then I don't know when they're going to start up again. Stay posted because I'll definitely.
Yeah. I need to know too because I make money off you fuckers.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And then the pool. I mean, so it gave me enough space to just. All right, I'll try it. I'll do 1 league. I got to try at least 1 league. If it takes off, then it'll take off like I did for me with darts, you know. But for right now, it's just like I definitely have my favorites. I can't, and it's a convenience factor. I can't fit a pool table here yet. So playing digitally isn't the same.
No, it's not.
You
don't see that line.
No.
When you get down on the felt for real.
No, you don't. And you don't get perfect breaks.
Yeah. You don't have a power up bar.
Yeah, exactly. And but yeah, so anyway, for the first night, and it wasn't our first night, my first night only. It was Jordan's too, one of our team. Rick is his name, right? The other guy. Yeah, he was really cool. So it's like I like the team, like so I know I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna learn a lot.
Yeah.
Not just from our team, but the people that we're playing against.
Oh man,
because they were good.
You're gonna play some good fucking people.
Yeah.
And like I always, even when I lose, I'm like I watch what they do and I'm flabbergasted. I'm like I need to learn how to do that shit.
Yeah, with the confidence that they have, because it's like
the calm, cool collectiveness, and they make an amazing shot.
But it's a very isolated game, man. It's hard for people looked at me like I was kind of weird when I wasn't playing, but I'm trying to like get up and watch other people play.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to pick up, anything from observing these people that play here all the time.
My strategy is I watch 3 pool TikToks and then I go to league.
Like a real man.
Yeah.
Yes. Those are informative though, man.
They really are. I've learned a lot from them bitches.
But yeah, so I'm the being locked in almost like lone wolf because we're a team of 5. Doesn't really feel like it.
Yeah.
And having what boosts my my drive to get better is how bad I see myself on the team. Yeah. So it's like I had 4 losses and 1 win.
I did as well.
But I don't know. I'm not focusing it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just focused on what I'm contributing to the team. I'm like, fuck, like I'm just getting my ass kicked over here. You know, and they're having to carry me through this fucking night. But the one win, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, okay,
Like,
there
yeah,
it is.
I'm on the board, baby.
Yes.
And I think Jordan was our best shooter that night.
Yeah,
he won
Jordan
the most
was.
games.
Shout out Jordan. Yeah. Anyway, overall, full night was fun. I think you're a great captain. You know, the rundown was pretty simple, self-explanatory.
If you notice, I mostly just explained it to you.
Yeah.
It's really not to discredit nobody, but it took me a couple weeks to get it. So if I explain it to you, at least you know what to go and look for.
Yeah.
And you've done this before. I'm sure you've been your team captain, I would assume.
Yeah.
And just, I don't know. It's important and it's fun to watch and follow, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, well, darts is just different. You know, like
You guys don't have
the
paperwork
table,
like that, do you?
The table is keeping track with everything.
Yeah.
As opposed to, you know, so it's like when you're playing darts, it'll tell you, like, all right, Gabe, you're up. And then you go up and you can't, it'll tell you when to shoot.
Yeah.
So you can't just go up and like, ding, ding, like, no, now go. And then you shoot. Everyone's got a timer, so you got a minute to throw each dart.
Mhm. Damn, that's a long time per dart.
Well, it sounds like
per,
a long
per
time.
3, or like you could sit, throw one.
So even 1 minute per dart.
reevaluate. Have you ever seen someone take a 3-minute shot?
I've seen people take longer when they go to the bar,
That's nuts.
but that was the problem. Like when you're playing a game and the timers are optional, you can put them on, you can have them off. Like when we play just regular bar darts, they're not there. There's no timer.
Yeah. Well,
There's rounds, so you can't just play forever.
Yeah, like it'll stop after
Yes.
what is it, like 34?
It's like 25 rounds.
I've had that happen.
Yeah.
I've gotten timed out of a game because we sucked.
Well, I haven't done that in a long time, but yeah, it happens. But now there's we had problems with people when it's their turn and you're playing remote, so it's different. Like if you're playing pool, then you can be like, "Hey, get the fuck over! It's your shot," you know. And that's what I asked them too at the league night. Was like, "Is there a timer?" And they're like, "No."
No, yeah, I've seen someone walk around the table for a couple minutes. I'm like, fuck, come on. But then I've also needed that couple minutes.
Well, it's in the beginning when you're first learning, you need all the time you can get.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, because there was times where I had open table on the break, a solid and a stripe went in, and everything was just so muddied where like I couldn't find a preference on which one I wanted to go with. And I suck, so I need to have the best path, you know, for me.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at shots, I'm like, I can't make that. If I had ball in hand, I couldn't make that.
Yeah.
Like, so there was just moments like that where I'm really taking my time. But on the dartboard, when you're looking at a screen and there's a camera and you guys are just looking off a video feed, you know, and you watch their ass walk away and you're just like, oh my God, you know, what the fuck, dude? You know, but so I do like the timers on the dartboards at least, but yeah, I've seen or people on their phone, you know, because
I do like playing in the tournament with darts more so than playing bar darts with people because of that reason.
Yes.
The other day I was playing bar darts with some people, and there was 3 of us, you know, and maybe it's just the not drinking in me.
Yeah,
that's like, are we gonna fucking play darts or
that's
gonna
a factor.
fucking talk about life?
That's a factor. Yeah, right.
I'm like, will you throw, please? Then it's my turn. I'm all.
Yep, yeah, so quick, and then you gotta wait again.
Yeah, then I fucking miss.
Or you have to wait. Yep. Then that's the wrong
like,
board.
Hey, it's your turn.
Yeah, right. Oh God.
Oh, why didn't you say something?
Oh yeah.
Fuck you.
That's great. But yeah, the dart tournaments. I mean, I like those more. Honestly, just they're fun. They're quick.
It always sounds
Everyone's
like you guys
on
are
it.
having a blast.
It's a
over
blast.
there.
Always.
Like
yeah.
pool tournaments they get like quiet and weird.
Yes,
because
and that was what I was saying.
Serious.
Everyone's in their head, you know. And again, there's no like overall talk because like, I mean, there's enough. I mean, the dart players are just fun. I'm just gonna fucking say it. They are fun because like now anywhere you go, probably it's probably frowned upon for you to go up to the dartboard, and you're making a shot, and then after you have 2 darts left, you know, the one shot's like a 1, and I'm like, oh, hey, nice one. Yeah. You know, no one's gonna get pissed off because you said something. But the cool thing about darts is like the world's best dart players they play. I'm not sure if you've ever seen these videos, like
No,
the still
I
tip
don't think so. No.
world professional dart players. Like they're in an arena. Like it's almost like this room. It's not that big. It's not an arena size, but there's probably about, I want to say, over 500 people
Yeah.
watching you play.
God damn.
And they're dressed up. They're screaming and hollering, and
Like a football game.
yeah, it's wild, bro. And you're just up there,
See,
and you'll throw one, and they'll go, oh, because when you hit it,
Yeah.
they go, oh, like they're
And
about to
that's
bust,
awesome.
bro.
And pool's more
Yeah.
like golf. In that
Yes,
respect.
yes.
Like even when you watch like live tournaments
Yeah.
of the professionals, it's dead silent.
They're just sitting there.
You hear the clack of the balls, and it rolls and rolls and rolls, and then you'll get, an
They're just sitting
applause
there.
or an ooh.
There is that. And that's what I like. That's what got me into the whole dart thing. It wasn't just because like it took me a while. I sucked a lot for a solid year. I was bad, and then me having the space, because like having a dartboard doesn't mean you have all the space, because a pool table does take more space, but you need at least 8 feet, from
You need
from the bullseye
additional space
you-
than just the table.
than just that line. Yeah, with the table, you need all this other
Yeah.
room, and another thing about so yeah, now I have appropriate. I can at least tuck this board somewhere. I can get some reps in, even though it's not the same comparatively to the nice,
yeah.
machines at the bar.
Well, you get good on the shitty equipment.
Yes.
Then you go to the good stuff.
It's
and-
mainly your delivery, your whole setup, like the whole thing about because like I'm sitting at the table looking at like I don't think my feet are in the right place. I want to make sure that I'm low enough,
Yeah.
but this old guy keeps staring at my ass, and I didn't have to worry about that. Was never a thought in darts when I'm sitting there,
Someone checking out my shoulder
Yeah,
blades.
like, Jim, stop checking out my ass. It doesn't happen, But when I'm sitting there, oh yeah, like get down.
You got your butt crack showing.
Why
and
can't they lift the
everything.
table a little more? Why does it gotta be so? Why does it gotta be perfect?
Chest height.
Yeah, why can't? I'm learning a lot.
The inventors of billiards were not thinking about your insecurities, Jesse.
It's just marbles with sticks. That's all it is. It's just fucking marbles with sticks. Stop it. All right. Don't. It's impressive
No,
though,
I'm trying to think of some minuscule way
For
thing to
darts.
compare darts to.
because everything you say is gonna be badass.
I know.
Go throw some ninja stars.
It's like
what
a
are you gonna
firing
do?
line.
Yeah, exactly. Right. There's nowhere else in a bar you can throw something.
Something pointy and stick
people
it in
be
something.
okay with you do it. Nowhere else. That's why still tips aren't in Arizona like that. It's
Oh,
gotta
no,
be like
people
private
would
clubs.
get drunk and
Yeah.
it would become a massive.
Go ahead, right
liability.
between my fingers, you bitch. You
You
can't do it.
Someone would see someone talking to their chick and just be all.
Mhm. I mean, it's in movies. It's in shows. People fucking around with those still tips. But anyway, even with the still tip where it doesn't have all the electronics, because I'm a dummy, I love the lights and the sounds,
And it does the
it's-
math for
and it
you.
does everything for me, and I get a lot of those old timers like, oh yeah, chalkboard, and I had to go up and subtract
Yeah.
3
I was
from
in a steel
18.
tip league
Yeah.
back in the 70s.
I shoot real darts.
We get that in pool too, though. People
Oh,
will
do
be
you?
like, we had one guy at the
the bigger
Colleen
tables.
be like, no, I don't play this ball in hand stuff, but I played in
Oh
a
my
tournament back in
God.
the 80s, and we used to play in Vegas.
Dude.
And
So that, but yeah, there's some wild people that play this game when it comes to like, is like, there's just already a history to it. Like not to say darts there isn't a history, because it was archers wanted to get practice without when it's like bad weather or whatever.
yeah,
So you can't go out and shoot. So it's like, well, okay, we'll make these mini arrows to still kind of work on our. So it's like
that's interesting. I didn't know that.
yeah, it's like there's so I'm such a nerd. I bought books on billiards and darts
Oh shit.
to like learn the history and
See,
then
I don't know that much about billiards.
yeah, I mean I like to nerd out about these things. I don't know why. I find it so. I think it's people. It's just fascinating to be like, I like doing this. How and then it becomes like professional and big,
And then they write a book.
they write books. There's authors about this shit, So that's cool. But I respect the game for what it is. I respect the players. Obviously, they've been able, like, they can map out, And I do realize the importance of practice, because not like anything, right? I get that, but specifically when it comes to billiards, like there's shots you could practice any shot on the table, and they're all there. Like after the break, I see them like, okay, like kind of just
Map it out.
yep,
and then execute it where they hit
and
that
to
cue
do
ball,
it, and then to make that work
to make every
at
shot
your will.
lined up on
Yeah.
damn near perfect.
It's so impressive.
It's infuriating sometimes.
It is, but like right now, because I suck, like I'm just like,
oh,
that's
damn.
cool. It's like the video game.
But
But
I see it now. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
yeah, exactly. That's how I am with darts now.
Like
I'm
I
just
played this guy this last Monday, and he's just real shaky.
Yeah.
The very first time I played
Yes,
him, I'm like,
he
oh, I
kicked my ass too?
got this. No, I was. This
He
dude's
kicked
got
my
that
ass,
shake
dude.
down to a science. That old man is so nasty. He's so nasty on the felt.
What kind of combo is that? The fuck? A
Yeah.
bank combo, dude? That's wild. Yeah, no, he was impressive. And that's what I'm saying. That's the cool part about this. You're kind of locked in, so I do like that. You can't get as distracted or it's not as loud as darts sometimes.
Yeah.
I do like that peace of mind because darts have gotten. Man, there's some times where I had like high anxiety, just because of all that, and then you're up there and it's like, wait, everyone's watching.
Right. And
I
what
mean,
have I
hit this
missed?
one.
See, I do
Ugh.
better with the noise.
And well,
It's the silence, the not being able to bullshit with who I'm playing.
mhm.
Almost like it's not a good time. Oh, like we're here to win or lose. I don't like that. I like the shit talking through it.
See, so then darts are for you, my friend.
I have a theory. Was that you that put money in it? In
No.
the credits?
So no,
'Cause
no,
I
no,
heard
no, no.
I heard songs that you play.
Yes,
So I'm like, okay,
because-
did homie put in credits and be like, oh, the guy who did went to the bathroom because
So-
that's a Jesse move.
So there was one dude that was that was a little wobbly, and I only
Was it that guy that was the sub for the other team?
No,
did that?
he wasn't even
Oh,
playing.
Okay.
wasn't even playing. He was with I think he was with a couple or something. It
Yeah.
was just a random dude. Wasn't playing pool at all. Wasn't playing any games. He was at the bar, conversating about life. And the only reason why it stuck with me is because I seen him get up, and the way he got up from the stool, and the way he walked around the tables, I can tell he might have had one too many.
Yeah.
He didn't stay long, but he went to the ATM because we were right at that table.
I do remember.
He went to the
Okay, I know
ATM,
which guy
and
you're
then right
talking
from the
about.
ATM, he went straight to the jukebox.
Oh.
So he had to put at least a $20 bill in there.
Yeah, because I played I like priority play
Yeah.
his credits.
Yeah, and he put a few songs in, but then left, and
Good for-
left.
Bernie will do that. He'll throw in a 5, play 1 or 2,
Yeah.
and then someone will use it because it's
Yes.
just kind of.
It's there.
I try to
Just play music. You can't take it out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So yeah, it's gonna go to something, and especially if you can't think of anything.
And if I know, because like I said, I'm behind the bar, I see people doing
Yeah.
this. If I go play music, I'll play my credits up to that point,
Okay,
mostly just because I know, and I'll let them know, like, you still have credits, they're going to get used,
right.
and you will not be refunded.
Yeah,
And
Well,
you might not like what you hear.
I get that part, but no, like when I was there, I was just like, I was waiting for him to finish the jukebox so I can put money in,
Yeah.
and I had a 5 ready to go because I know what songs I want and what they cost. So
Yep.
it's like I'm not, this is it. I'm putting 5. I'm gonna play these 4 songs, and so yes, one of them one credit. You get it. But no, I go and so I play my songs, but I went up to the jukebox and I seen there was like over 50 credits in it, and I was like, okay. So
Yep.
I just while I'm here, but I had
Saved
my
me
5.
$5.
I had my 5, so it's like in the off chance that someone's like, hey man, I just went to go do this, like here,
Yeah.
like I'm just.
I
It was
played
just
5.
on there, dude. Like,
Yep.
and I played my songs. I didn't play any more. I just played what I had. But nobody came up, so I was like, all right. And I went back, and I even told you, I was like, hey, there's credits. I told Jordan, hey, there's credits on. I'm gonna go put them on. But I knew he was gone after there was another couple that walked up.
Yep.
She played a cool song, but it was not good for that bar.
That Ren song.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love that song.
But oh my, no, but you
it's not
can't-
the place.
No,
There was
no,
not the place for
it's
that.
like a fucking 8-minute song.
It's like an 8-minute song about mental health
Mental
and
health,
battling
yes.
yourself.
in an English accent. Like
Yeah.
no one gives a shit up.
I listen to that when I'm sitting in my room, like contemplating my life.
I remember when my wife showed me that video. I was like busy doing something like running and trying to do dishes, trying to catch up
Yeah.
on shit. And she was like, "There's this really cool song I want to show you." And she was like, "It's just really quick." It wasn't.
No, it's not.
And I almost didn't like the song because of the situation that I was being presented. This song, I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, I get it. Super artsy. He's like the new Eminem, but really cool. I get it. fucking cool.
I'd have been pissed if you said that and I was showing you that song.
Yeah, she was not having it. But I was like, I'm fucking busy.
You said it was quick.
Yeah, you said quick. You know what I mean? I've DJed strip clubs. I know what quick music is. All right? That was not quick. I can get 8 dances out of that shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Good luck trying to find someone who will strip to that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we
I just
cut.
noticed something about my vitamin water bottle.
Yeah, what's that?
It's toxic as fuck.
Yeah?
It says, focus. Time for a full review of your ex's profile. That's some spy work.
What? Let me see that.
No vitamin water. No.
Let me see
You didn't
that.
get me in more motherfucking trouble, 50 cents.
Wow.
50 cents out here trying to freaking stir the pot.
I like how they have a little smiley face to say, to help support neurological function.
By stalking your ex's
By
profile.
stalking. What is this bottle saying?
what the fuck?
Yeah, look at that. You see that little thing in the bottom there? In the bottom, you know that.
That seems very passive and
You
sarcastic.
see that? That is wild.
Vitamin water, what are you trying to do to me? I just got.
That's wild.
If I would have listened to that,
Yeah.
I'd be right back because I got to tell
You
you
would.
something.
You would.
I went to the crazy ward for a day.
Oh.
Now I say that lightly. It was heavy, but
Let me hit the lights
yeah.
for the crazy war.
I got fuzzy socked.
Yep.
Now it's no secret. I've been open about the shit going through.
Right.
The weight of things got the best of me.
Yeah.
And
The
I said
best of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as it happens, I said some things regarding, harming myself. I was upset and sad and said some shit. But that shit was nuts. That's something I'd never done before,
Mm-hmm.
and that place sucks.
Yeah.
Definitely brings shit into light.
Yep.
But then I realized that also, like, maybe I did need it at that moment.
Mm.
Because I was in there, like, y'all have to let me out. Like, I don't need to fucking be here.
Sure.
And then I was like, you cannot hold me against my will. And they gave me some anxiety meds. I'm like, oh.
What's
maybe,
will?
Maybe I am freaking out. These socks are nice.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
That's why I wasn't here last week. Got a little pattern going of shit happening.
Everyone needs time off.
Yeah. Except you.
Yeah, well, that just shows you how fucked up I am. I created a virtual padded room for myself. This is what this is.
That's
so
great.
welcome.
This is
Welcome.
This is me visiting your padded
Yes,
room and just kind of
that's it.
bouncing for a while.
That's all it is.
So
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I
So,
need that.
Thank you for telling me what's going on outside.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to go out there. Dude. Stay
No?
here.
Yeah.
Stay here.
That's great. That's what I tell my kids. Don't go out there. No, man.
Bubble kids.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I've had a similar situation during my divorce. When the cement cracks.
Yeah.
And it's man, tough waters, deep end.
Yeah. It really
And-
be like that though. Like,
It is.
unfortunately, those types of feelings just got. I don't know. Love is fucked. He put a lot into it.
Yeah.
And I didn't handle the pressure well. That
Mhm.
taught me that I need to learn how to handle the pressure, so I can come here and be funny and not be fucking locked away.
Humor helps.
Big time. I was in there making jokes, and that's not the place.
No. We should do a show.
Dude, they're in there and like, so these feelings, how long
Yeah.
you've been feeling them, type stuff, and I'm just transparent. And like I
Sure.
said, I use sarcasm sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, what are some positive things? And I was like, well, these were some positives, and triggers this, and this, and clearly this didn't work, or I wouldn't be sitting right here. And they just look at me real unamused.
So what are you saying about us?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I've been incarcerated too. There's a difference. The other side, there is better socks.
Hot coffee.
You don't have to wear pink. You can smoke.
I look better in orange than matching navy blue, though.
Oh, okay. I guess- okay. This navy blue, you're just a seaman with that hair.
Yeah, imagine me pacing
Right?
that room in a navy blue friggin' pants, sweats, and a sweatshirt.
Oh, that's great.
Out here looking like a fucking bingo marker.
We're gonna have that. We're gonna have that now on the small town dad's calendar. Like one of the pictures.
For May. every other picture is a sexy dad picture. Then there's just me.
Yes. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're pursuing positive movement. Even your drinks, I've noticed, are still NA.
Yep.
So
32 days, baby.
put it on his head.
One motherfucking month.
32 days. Yes.
Speaking of beer, will you beer me?
Yeah, sure, you got it. So yeah,
I don't want to say NA beer me.
nah beer.
Nah beer.
Nah beer me. Well, shit's tough everywhere. You know, and
notice there's a multitude of motherfuckers going through it.
Yeah. And like I just mentioned, like I went through something similar when I was going through a very uncertain time in my life. But when you got a lot at stake, it kind of puts you to that place. And when you're in that place, you get to make like an internal decision if this is your new home, or if you're not done yet. I think that's what it was for me. Was where I was like, if this is
the end
if this
game,
is it, I'm not ready yet.
Yeah.
And that's not. I mean, there's worse things like death, you know. But it came down to that where it's like I'm the kind of person that I'd rather be dead than to waste, you know, whatever good I could do.
Yeah.
You know, in here, like that's it. You're just there. You can't do anything. I don't care how good at arts and crafts you are. Like it's not. You're not changing anyone's world. And I know that's kind of unfair, just because I don't look at any human being as like no potential or a waste of space. You know, I just think there's places that
I felt like me being in there, I was a waste of space there
for someone else
could
that
really use
really
it.
use
That
it.
made me feel like a bitch. Like,
Right.
you know, we talk about cops having their time wasted. I
Yes.
feel like me not having a grip fucking is wasting their time when someone's out there really losing it.
I think that
You know?
way too. Yeah. I've gotten pretty far by comparing the suffering that I'm experiencing at this moment and knowing that someone else is going through worse.
Yeah.
I think that's the same where it's like,
somebody's remote batteries are dead.
get your
out
shit
there.
together, dude. Yeah, get your shit together. So, well, again, you're always welcome to take a break. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You're good. I get it, you know. And I do appreciate you sharing. Again, like I've told you before, you don't owe anybody an explanation. No one really does.
Yeah.
You know, so the fact that you're being so open about it, you know, I have respect. I really do. You know, because it's easy for me to be in the position because I've already gone over that hill.
Yeah.
You know, I came out through the other side, so it's easier for me to just be like, hey, I'm gonna joke about shit now. You know, it's fun to joke about shit when you've already gone through it. You know, but now it's like when you're in the weeds. You know, it really does mean a lot to like. I wish I could do that when I was in that position.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I could do this if I was in your shoes at that time. You know, so just keep moving, man.
Yeah.
You know, and stop being so gay.
I have to start growing my hair back then.
Yeah.
Hit us up.
I noticed you were wearing a Smoke on the Rim shirt.
I am.
Yeah.
Mostly because my vape's about to die and I
Shout
need a
out.
discount when I go buy a new one.
Well, you're done looking for poker chips out
Yeah.
at the lake.
I don't got the car this week.
So shout out Smoke on the Rim.
Yeah, Smoke on the Rim. That's where I get all my vapes.
Yeah, I had the MC for their 420 or their 420 grand opening.
Oh yeah.
Was it 20? It wasn't 420.
Was it no? They did something on 420.
They sponsored the open mic that I had on the 420 show.
Oh yeah, we did a show at 420.
That was awesome. It was great. And they had they actually donated like a 3-foot zong.
I know that I didn't win.
Yeah. The person that won it doesn't smoke.
Doesn't even smoke.
Yeah,
weed.
I know.
Got like 9 tickets for it.
Oh my god. But no, it was awesome. And again, then they had me for their grand opening, and I got to MC that, and it's yeah, they have what I appreciate about their shop specifically, because I know you were talking about vapes.
Yeah.
It's like the high tech apparatuses that are used today. So like it's hard
They
to find
do.
Puffco products. It's hard to find Badger products.
Yeah.
You know, and not only that, if you want to go straight glass to torch, like because I dab a lot, obviously.
Yeah.
So I like to promote hometown because I used to blow glass. So home blown glass.
Yeah.
In the valley, they make the Roadrunners, and we've had that when I was
Yeah.
out my batteries.
You gave me one for my birthday.
See,
and
yeah.
that is my predominant wax smoking device.
I love it. It's so quick, and
I love dripping it. It's so satisfying to drip
yes.
it.
I used to have jars of Reclaim. Oh my
Speaking
god!
of one of these
Yeah.
pods, I'm going to bring some Reclaim chocolates for us. And we're gonna eat it. We're gonna eat it at the beginning.
Yes,
And see where we're at the end.
I love it.
But I'm saving up. I'm gonna wait till my little jar is full.
Yeah,
And only use like 2 Reese's cups, so it's just
Okay.
pure Reclaim.
I love it. Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, that
Do it
sounds
for the
yummy.
live pod.
Show and tell. We're gonna show you us eating it, then we're gonna tell you about it.
Out 45 minutes in, we're just. And that's the pod.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Oh shit, this is a real beer. Where'd you get a Budweiser? I don't even have that here. Just but yeah, Smoke on the Rim, cool shop, and I know they have there's a Smoke on the Rim in like Payson, you know,
Payson,
and
their other shop.
they push home local glass blowing. You know, I love glass sculptors. I can relate, you know. So I love the blend that they got there. They got the gallery
Yep.
for you to go and buy really artistic pieces that don't even look like the old school spoons and bongs and rigs
Oh,
that I
yeah.
had.
No,
So
these are
it's
pieces of
gotten-
art. It would almost be hard to smoke out of.
It's
them.
not. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
It's to dirty it. No. But the fact that I know I could.
Yep.
Is that's the point right there.
And that's why you just probably wait till one real special occasion.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then dab 2 grams out of it.
Ooh, yes. And like I said before, they have Pupco products. They have Honey Badger products, home-blown glass, you know, and everything else. You know, so I even got your piece from them when I got.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, great people. And again, awesome deals always. At least
They're always putting out the chips for the public to go find to get a free vape.
that's fun because they
I haven't
always
actually
post
gone
it.
out to look for one yet.
And I know every spot where they put it because, like, you know, just like it doesn't take much,
Yeah.
you know. So if you've even been up here for a little bit, I've only been up here for 5 years, and I already know all the spots they're leaving it. And but no, I like to leave it for someone else, you know, that needs it. I wonder how many homeless people just stacked up on Smoke on the Rim poker chip. And they're just holding them, and they just never.
The one day they go in.
They don't even know about it. Like they're just no, they don't even know about it. They're
They
just
buy
like,
the whole
oh,
vape
there's a
shop
poker
with it."
chip here. They're looking for the Smoke on the Rim casino.
They're wondering, Smoke on the Rim's wondering why they're not giving
Yeah,
away
exactly.
any free
They
vapes.
just keep putting them out there.
They're
You know?
spending more money on poker chips.
Yeah, that's great. But yeah, cool spot. But oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, why did I get into that? You
We're talking
wearing
about
it?
Smoke on the
I noticed
Rim.
you wearing it, but
I was gonna wear it
um,
last week because they gave it to me, and I was like, "Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna wear it on the pod." And then that didn't happen, so I decided to wear it again this week.
Hell yeah, right on. Yeah, Smoke on the Rim. Check them out in Pine Top. Next
tell
to
'em
Papa John's.
Papa John's.
Next to Papa John's.
Right across from Napa. Tell them STDs sent you.
I think they're near the hub.
Yeah, right next.
Yeah,
to the
right
hub.
before the hub. Yeah, next to the hub. So yeah, check out Smoke on the Rim Smoke Shop. Cool place. I love it. You know, and the staff is awesome, very knowledgeable, and great deals. they always do something cool. The 420. I didn't get to go, unfortunately, that last year. I really wanted to win that mini bike.
Oh, yeah.
Because they always throw cool parties. Oh, I think even the tattoo shop, Vertebreakers.
They did a
tattoo
show
shop.
out in the parking lot.
Yeah, that's where we had the grand opening. Was that back lot? That's a fun back lot. Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
And when we had they had a DJ. We had, and again, this is it was a grand opening for a smoke shop, so it was mainly adults, all adults. But we had food trucks, vendors, live glass blowing. There was a DJ. There was they even got a water slide for the adults.
Damn.
Yeah, it was awesome.
They were glass blowing outside.
Live glass blowing outside.
Damn.
It's fun. I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot. You just need a tank and a torch,
Yeah.
and
And then bam.
and a bad childhood. No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, that's all you need, And we had games. We had I wanted to play the dart game so bad because they had balloons and you can win prizes. Oh my God! Do. And this bud tender is mine. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But it's I love their shop. I love what they're doing, and I hope they keep it up because there's quite a few smoke shops up here.
They're popping up all over the place. We got a few more in Pine Top.
Yep.
Which, no disrespect to those places.
No,
By
not
all
at
means.
all. Not at all. But I will say the places that I've been to, because when I first moved up here, I did go and I hit all the places, and they didn't have, for the devices I had, they didn't have Puffco chambers.
Yeah.
They didn't have Honey Badger tips. They didn't. And again, those mainly 3 products is what I was using at the time.
Yeah.
Because they were consistent.
And if you can go to a store as opposed to having to order them and wait for them, why
You-
the fuck wouldn't you?
You get it like a true addict.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not fucking waiting a week for this shit
It's
to
like
get here.
when the
no.
weed guy's like, I'm off at 9 and it's like 1 p.m.
What? I am your life. Shut
Yes.
the fuck up.
What do you mean you
What
have
do
a
you
job
mean?
too?
Stop. No. So you risk your future and have a job and
then they get off and they're like, I'm on my way. And you're like, I already got it, bro.
yeah, I'm good.
You piece of shit.
Don't worry about it.
I used to do that. I would spam text the weed guys
Mm.
and whoever got back first. But then there's always like the main plug. When
Yeah.
you stray from them, they're like, all right, I got you. And you're like, sorry, I had to get it from someone else.
Yes. It hurt me when I heard
Yeah.
that. Sorry, not me. I mean, I hear that's
I hear plugs get hurt by those
yeah, I
things.
hear. It can really ruin your day.
I read somewhere that plugs have feelings too.
And then you got to explain to your only child at the time. So I hear.
why they're having ramen
Why-
again.
While we're doing bologna tostadas tonight. Because he didn't want his 8th. We could have had Long John Silver's, but
All because all because Brian wanted to buy Reggie from up the block.
I know him too. I know he buys my shit. Like, you don't sell Reggie, I sell Reggie. Good old days.
Sorry, mijo.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The good old Reggie days.
Oh, Beanie Weenies night again. I'm sorry. Oh, you ever had canned tamales?
No, dude. I would never.
You've never been.
I get
You
pissed when
ain't-
I see them.
You don't know
dude.
the struggle.
No, if it's not my nana's tamales, I don't fuck with it.
That's what I used to say.
more or less wrong. No, you have other options.
No,
Unless you got it in a food box.
there's no option.
No, you needed a tamale fix. Then.
You need it.
No.
No, and there's
you don't
nowhere
ever
else. No one
stoop
else.
to
No.
canned tamales. Fucking Hormel canned tamales.
With the sauce. With the sauce in the can. And it comes out like
Ugh. I lost some respect.
like freezer paper wrapped.
I've never even
wax
opened a
paper.
can. Is there paper
Oh,
in them still?
Yeah,
Are
there's
there
no. It's
husks
like
you gotta
wax
unwrap?
paper around the tamales. There's no husks. It's
Oh.
just like it's like breaded Vienna sausages.
Does it taste like chili dogs? It definitely does.
It tastes like picky people are today. People. I had a meal
pozole.
with adults recently, and they were separating their peas from a salad. Like they had a whole mound full of peas, and it's just. And I get it. People are picky, but I think now you have a kid's palate.
Yeah.
Eat the fucking.
Grow up.
Eat the mushrooms. Eat the fucking onions. Like, stop.
I think that comes
Stop.
from being in your 20s and being broke when you can't afford to be picky.
That's all you get.
So you gotta like eat what
Yes.
you got or what you're offered.
Yes.
Or are you gonna be starving and be like, no, I don't like mushrooms. Fuck no, I'm hungry.
You sound like my mom.
And that brought me to a lot of things that I like now.
Right.
Like mushrooms, like
No.
onions.
Everything. Like when it comes to like beers and stuff, it's like or drinks like alcohol, whatever it is. And I hear this mainly with that. It's like there's an acquired taste for it. You know, the same thing for everything you fucking put in your fucking face hole or bottom hole, whatever hole. There's an acquired taste for it.
I mean, you can.
So,
You can drink your beer. You can drink your beer the other way.
It is Pride Month.
and Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
So I guess gay. This is a gay episode.
I'm bald. It's Pride Month
I
and
love
Men's
it.
Mental Health
Got
Awareness
long
Month.
hair.
So I can cry.
It's about to get pulled, baby. You better not pull it though. I'm not
But you
letting you
just-
pull my hair.
pull my head.
Like a ball. You want to talk about Michael Jordan head, bitch? I can one hand your head for sure. I can. That is great.
Hold it out.
Oh man, so that'd be a good thing if you had a ball, like a basketball tattoo, and then you're eating out some chicken and be like, go ahead and dribble that head, bitch. Yeah, that'd be fun. Come on. Oh, that's fun. Let's get this turkey. I love bowling.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right, what do you got?
Let's see. About
White Mountain
4:09 a.m. A resident called to report hearing a someone, quote, hearing a someone
I love that.
screaming and crying.
That
near
sounds like
the-
some petty shit. Like if I didn't
A-
respect you,
You're a,
you know.
I'm hanging out with a someone.
That is.
That's the equivalent.
I'm gonna
of
start using that.
if my phone rang right now, and I was like, "No, I'm not busy. What's up?"
What are you doing? Just hanging out with someone.
Someone. Oh, who? It don't matter.
That is great.
So a someone.
Someone got me in the pool. Is my pool captain?
I co-host a podcast with a someone.
With someone is on the show.
It don't matter. Just I'm on it. So.
Well, I'm on someone's real show. I love it. All right, go ahead.
A someone screaming and crying near the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints.
There's a lot
Silver Creek
happening there.
Center.
That dancing back in the day.
The caller thought they heard a second person in the area. An officer drove around, but was unable to locate or hear anyone. So that was my first thought. Homie was just trying to get a ride. But I don't know. They were just gone. So either the person was fucking crazy, or like were they? I don't know. Were they?
What if
yelling
a
at the
someone
church?
was a person that called it? I'm a someone. I heard this. I was the one that yelled it. That'd be great if you were that crazy and you were the one screaming,
And then,
and then you were like, "Wait, was that screaming?"
"Who was screaming at the church? I should call."
Hey, Gabe, did you hear that?
They're on 911. Someone's screaming at the church.
Someone's screaming.
Ah! Did you hear that? They're doing it again.
I love that.
And then they run in their house and watch the cop like look
And the
for
cops come by, ooh, and they're like, whoop, whoop, you know, and then they're like, all right, where's the screaming? And then see them outside.
Or it's the same cop from the old one, like, who needs a ride?
Do you hear anything?
Yeah.
Is it just her, me, you? Like, yeah. That is wild. to report screaming
Who just people
from a church.
People be attracted to the LDS church to do weird shit.
And a lot of shit happens there. They're in Walmart and like the ER. Like, there's a lot going on there.
We should just set up cameras.
I'm telling you, no, we're gonna do like live reports. You hit one spot, I hit one spot. You know, we'll take. What do you like? Tuna sandwiches?
It's from
You
Subway.
bitch. We'll get some tuna sandwiches. We'll pack them, and yeah, we'll just record what happens. Any screaming,
I'll make sure to take pictures of me eating.
any
it for you.
shoplifting, we'll report it. I got. What else you got? You got anything else? I got one good story.
Let's see.
All right. So now I feel like this is a string of reports.
Isn't tied into things we've talked about.
No.
already?
Tied into like one big thing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So first there was a report, and they have a specific dress code for this guy. So it's a blank tank top and shorts. And there's two reports, and they're like, let's see, what one's after the other. So one's at 5:55 p.m. The other one's at 6:30 p.m.
Okay.
So it's like on the same day, the same area, same clothes.
That's two different people.
No, right? I don't know. And it's all they always put it as the caller described a man as wearing a black tank top and shorts with a shaved head.
Oh shit.
They have shaved head, no joke. And they were looking for them. They couldn't fit the description, and basically they couldn't locate them. But the
Now,
first,
what were they doing?
now, so the first instance, the caller told officers that the man had knocked on their door. All right, and asked for an iPhone. Hey, do you got an iPhone?
All right.
And the caller told the man they didn't have an iPhone. The man asked, "Well, do you got a charger
For an iPhone?
for an iPhone? Got an iPhone charger?" The caller told the man they were going to call the police. The man then asked the caller, "Don't do that." I don't know why I'm doing this like in a Latino accent. Oh no. Eh? All right. Do not call the police, is what he said. Because he had warrants. That's what he said.
All I needed was a phone charger.
Yeah. The man left walking eastbound. And then they described him. And they couldn't find him. Then at 6:30, a resident who lives nearby says that a man wearing the black tank top and shorts with a shaved head pulled up to them and then told them that someone was trying to grab him. Someone's trying to grab me.
Wait,
The caller-
he told this
he
person
told-
someone was trying to grab him. Knock, knock, guys. I'm getting grabbed.
Knock, knock, knock. I'm getting grabbed.
I was
Someone's trying to
getting- so I
grab
was
me.
getting grabbed.
Someone's trying to grab me. The caller said the man did not look injured, but he did look scared.
Did he look grabbed?
Well, injured or scared, I guess. Depends on the severity of the grabbing.
Yeah.
But the caller said the man did not give him much information on why people were trying to grab him. And
Drugs.
why are people trying to grab you? Where?
Yeah, you got a dead phone.
Your
and
head?
No charger. You got nothing.
They're trying to grab my head. Which head, sir? The man ran away. But the caller did not see much of a direction that he ran. The officer drove around for another 15 minutes, but was unable to locate him. Now,
There's more.
at 8 p.m.
At least have some time now.
Oh, here we
I
go.
hope he got his phone charged.
Okay. They were looking for this man in the driveway walking around his truck. So there was a report of this same man, the description, walking around this guy's truck.
Okay.
The caller was afraid the man might try to get into the truck. When the officer arrived, they found the man who had a warrant, and the guy already said he had warrants for his arrest at the house in the middle. Have warrants. So he had warrants. They've located him walking around this guy's truck, right? And they arrested him. and he was taken into custody. All right. While the officer was transporting him to jail, he allegedly moved his handcuffed hands, from behind his back to the front of his body.
Which is no easy feat. And that's some flexibility.
He then forced open the communication window between the front and the back seats of the patrol vehicle and climbed into the front compartment.
Oh my God. This cop is driving, yeah? He's like, you got a phone charger up here?
You got an iPhone?
You gay?
You want to grab me? While the officer was transporting him to the jail, all right, so he allegedly, with his handcuffed hands, was from behind his back to the front of his body, opens up the window between the seats. Once inside the front compartment, he allegedly grabbed the steering wheel while the vehicle was in motion. He also allegedly physically attacked the officer and attempted to grab the officer's weapons and equipment. He also allegedly spat on and struck the officer.
Good Lord.
The officer was
escalated so quickly.
The officer was able to stop the vehicle and attempt to remove him from the vehicle, continued to resist the guy that was complaining for chargers and being grabbed. Several witnesses called 911 to report the struggle. One bystander intervened and helped the officer restrain, and then they backed up units come from STPD and Navajo County Sheriffs. They arrived on the scene. Once officers arrived, he was taken back into custody and transported to the hospital for treatment of injuries. The officer was also taken to the hospital for treatment. He was arrested on suspicion of attempted manslaughter of a peace officer, multiple counts of aggravated assault on a peace officer, aggravated assault while in custody of a law enforcement agency, aggravated assault while with a deadly weapon and a warrant. He was also charged with burglary and trespassing after the caller reported that he wanted to press charges, and he was also for asking for chargers. No, just kidding.
He's gonna get life in prison for not having an iPhone.
I ain't giving my fucking charger, bitch. No one's giving you their charger. Who do you think you are?
They hit him with absolutely everything that they could.
How is that for a fucking?
That's one of the better ones we had in a while.
Oh my God!
Thank you for that.
Woo! That was fun.
I wonder what he was thinking.
Well,
my guess is drugs. It usually is.
I love the timestamps.
Yeah.
Like
what, 5:58, 6:30, 8.
8. Yeah.
But he evaded him for a while. He was doing good.
And you thought you had a bad 4 hours. Get the fuck out of here.
Perspective, baby.
Man, what a ride. I used to be like a ride or die like that, where it's like in the moment, we're going.
Yep.
This is what it is. Full movie mode. Full movie mode. You know, but with that, that's what it sounds like. For you to fucking, get out and move. He had a plan.
Yeah.
I just arrested you. So obviously your plan, it wasn't working. Right? No one's giving you a phone charger or a phone.
So I'm going to fuck this cop up.
No one's believing that people are trying to grab you. Maybe he's talking about cops. These cops out here trying to grab me.
Grab them before they grab you.
Don't call the cops. I got warrants. Dude, it's like I love how honest he was. I don't defend what he did. I'm not playing. It's just one of those.
If I had an extra iPhone charger, I would have given it to him.
What at that point?
I also wouldn't have jumped right to calling the cops.
Well, okay,
granted, it is a sketchy scenario. Yeah.
Yeah, someone knocking on your door. Hey, you got a charger? And they look scared because it was in the report. They looked scared, right? So, but they didn't look injured, and you get this paranoid fucker asking for chargers and they're saying, hey, I'm being grabbed. I'm not going to let you in, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There's motherfuckers up here that'll shoot you for that shit.
Just for knocking like that.
Just for knocking like that. So, yeah. Anyway, being up here, having that, like, that kind of action, it seemed like it was obvious that he was gonna get stopped.
Yeah.
You know, and then he was in line. He had warrants. Gets arrested, and then while he's in the back, like I've been in the back of a police car. They try to talk to you.
Yeah.
So imagine this guy like.
Slowly.
So do you watch Small Town Dads or and you're probably gonna be on the White Mountain Watch, and while he's back there, he's like, "Oh,
easing out of
watch
it.
this, bitch! I'm gonna fucking take your weapon, and I'm about to Joker this shit." You know what I mean?
I'm gonna get that goddamn charger.
I'm about to get me a charger. I see it up there. You have a phone charger.
I know you cops have iPhones.
I'm getting up there.
But I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Body cam footage is public information. I'm pretty sure once a case is settled.
People don't have body cams up here, baby.
No, they definitely got cams. That would be a fun body cam to get
That would be
and
fun.
review.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, this is new, obviously, so maybe it might be available if we dig for it, but I'd love to find that. I'll definitely put it on here.
So you can go request public records.
Let's do it. Because
You'd have to go by yourself. I'm not going in there until I don't have warrants.
I'll send somebody.
On behalf of STDs.
Yeah. I'll
Give
send
them
an
a
email.
badge and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Who's to say that I can go in there? I'm not going in there. How many people have warrants? Surprisingly, warrants that they don't know. I think they're just making them up at this point. You never know when you might have warrants. It seems like warrants can magically happen, and a lot of them happen up here.
Yep.
So
Like everybody's got them.
Like STDs.
All right, I think I got one that will top that crazy White Mountain Watch.
Let me fucking hear it. Don't say the same thing.
A motorist reported a driver of a blue Mustang driving recklessly at 10:37 p.m. It was driving fast in between other vehicles.
I don't think they should be doing that.
I don't think they should do that.
No, if it was a white Mustang, that's okay. Okay. I love that.
Yeah, way worse.
This
Blue Mustangs driving like dickheads.
man,
I know a couple blue Mustang drivers. I wonder if it's one of them.
I think anyone that owns a blue Mustang.
It's about all of them. See what else.
Yeah, what else you got?
Ooh. Again, near the LDS church,
Okay. Oh yeah.
a report of 2 juveniles destroying decor in front of the chapel. The caller told them to stop, and the juveniles laughed at them and continued to destroy things. The officer found no juveniles in the immediate area of the chapel. I think whoever's watching this church is crazy, or the church is fucking haunted.
That is great. I'm wondering how many. That's the same caller. They just keep doing it. That is fucking great. So, oh my god. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay. The caller. There's people vandalizing the church. And when I told them to stop, they laughed at me. And the cops show up. And there's nobody there. And nothing's messed up. I think you're right. I think this person is crazy.
'Cause earlier, someone called because someone was screaming and crying at the church, and no one was there. Like, this person.
I think that they need to check on that person, dude. Like, 'cause, yeah, I think they need to fill the spot that you were in.
Right? They might need some actual help.
They need help.
Like, we're here making jokes about these calls, and
Oh
this
my
person's
God.
going through it.
Oh man, that is crazy. That's auditory and like
Visual.
visual hallucinations.
Now, seeing kids destroying shit, that's a different kind of trauma.
Juveniles, that is wild. Oh my
Whoa,
god.
what did this person
This
do?
is great. Not great, but you're doing great for the pod. We cracked it.
We just became a mystery
cracked it.
podcast.
Small town detectives.
Ooh,
Small
we don't
town
even gotta change the
detectives,
name.
baby. Oh, same font too, and same
Yeah.
same graphics.
Tyler, the easiest rebrand in the
You're
world.
gonna have to bust out that fedora again, buddy.
No, bring out my bottle of mouthwash. Chug it on. I already got the. My family's already apart. I'm already a
We're gonna have to find. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have to find you some NA whiskey to drink after work.
I found some. They have some at the beverage house, and I didn't get it today because your boy's like balling on a budget.
Right.
So I got my NA beers, enough gas to get the fuck out here.
Any
Next
cougars
week,
with money that want to sponsor
your boy
your STD.
wants to help me buy a non-alcoholic whiskey for next week's pod. I was curious.
Support him.
I did, like, I was a whiskey drinker. I loved whiskey.
Oh.
And I want to know if they nailed it. Because I know for a long time, NA beers sucked. They're barely dialing in
I'll go in halves
NA
with you.
beers.
I'll go in halves. I want to taste it.
It's not crazy expensive. It was like $21.
But either way,
You're going to cut your whiskey with NA and real
I
whiskey.
might hold on the ice cube and just
I have a feeling it's going to taste like acetone.
Because like the whole point of it is the effects.
Yeah.
So like when I'm with you, where it's like if it just tastes like that without it,
my
like
NA beers is mostly muscle memory, and
but dude,
I enjoy beer.
How fucked up would it be if like alcohol is like you can get it from placebo? So what if that's all you need is just like
wild.
the taste?
Actually, that would be fucking. That would be perfect.
There's a lot of examples where like people will smell like egg rolls or whatever, and then like eat
Chinese
salad, and it tastes like it
egg
or
roll.
something.
That's interesting.
It's like there's a scent that goes in, and you smell
Yeah.
it while you're eating something you don't want to eat, and it just tastes like the thing that
Yeah.
you want to eat.
So that would be nuts.
If that's what they're doing with that, with like the trigeminal nerve, all right, and not to mention your senses, like fucking with those two things. Oh,
So that could go one of two ways. It would be
Sure.
awesome in the sense where I would never have to get
and
drunk.
then you just get addicted to NA whiskey.
That's what I was gonna say.
That'd be amazing. Where it's
Say,
like,
I drink the NA whiskey and I get buzzed and loopy and have a good time.
yeah,
Then
yeah.
eventually I drink fucking 3 glasses of NA whiskey and I trash my house and become a raging prick.
Oh my god, that is great. What if the NA unlocks something? It's like, oh fuck, that's just humans. Damn
that's
it.
just people.
That's just people that do that. They always blame it on something.
Guns don't kill people. Husbands that come home early do.
Oh, it explains why you were asking me how much I was going to sell my guns for. Just kidding. I'm just teasing.
Too soon.
I know.
Nah.
Cut it.
Nah, leave it.
But no, I'm with you. As far as like, I don't know how much studies have been done on NA stuff, but I do feel like everyone's trying to find a way for us to kind of revert, because there's obviously something that we like about it, but it's not the taste right now.
Yeah.
But if you had that point where you were drinking it and you just got the taste but no fucking effect, what effect does that replace?
That's why I'm curious to try it.
That's interesting.
And
Yeah,
also,
I live
like-
vicariously through your sobriety.
And it might be because I'm a glutton for punishment or maybe a man of science. I'm aware that
Either way.
dancing that line is a little bit more dangerous than my NA beers. Whiskey was my poison there at the end.
Woo!
So I almost want to see if it is triggering or if that's something that I can handle. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah,
no, like
'cause
when it
it's-
comes down to it, I'd like to do like a Pepsi challenge. So you know what the NA is, and then you get that, and I'll get like 2 others,
Yeah,
and then and it's gonna be like your basic to
a better one.
yeah,
Have you tried all 3 of them?
yeah, and then just kind of, and I want to be able to tell because I'm I'm drinking real
Yeah.
alcohol.
Oh, real alcohol.
Ooh! You know how it feels.
I'll go get some open mic alcohol and have a better time.
It's about the experience and your mental well-being.
It's about the muscle memory because I'm a creature of habit.
Oh. I love as a
I'm gonna
person.
go get some real help.
Oh, that's great. So yeah, I'm drinking real liquor here, and I want to know if I can be able to determine the difference. The same way as the Beyond Beef or
Yeah.
meat, all
I think
those.
it's got to be the
meat-
first thing you do. You
Yeah.
got to be sober, and you can't have had whiskey leading up to that.
No. Yeah,
You almost might need to eat some ginger in between whiskey. No. Just kidding. Palate cleanse.
Well, in cannabis, they would have you like smell coffee beans,
Oh yeah.
so you can smell my beans if you want to.
I'm not even tasting them.
Oh.
After every drink you take. All right, next.
You're right. You're right.
After the third one, I would drink again. Just don't make me do it again. How is this cleansing his palate?
Third time's a charm. It's indigenous science. You don't know.
That is not Bill Nye approved.
No. Oh man. Oh, that's fun. Fun stuff.
You got any more watch?
No, that was the anymore. How do I top? How do I top that guy? That was amazing. You kidding me?
So we got some legit GTA and we got a haunted Mormon church.
That was amazing. No, a person.
Oh yeah,
maybe a
crazy
person. A crazy. She's gonna start a fight club in that church. You better check the basements. This old lady
beat her own ass in the parking lot and then go and call the cops and say
Making
two
soap.
old dudes are fighting.
Selling soap. And there's a paper mill road around there, right? Paper mill, is that what it is? The old paper mill road.
Yeah.
See? And there was like paper soap company or paper street straight. Oh, it's there. We're being fight club. We have an old lady fight club by the St. John's. Or no, Latter-day.
St. John's Church of
Saint
Jesus
John.
Christ. Fuck, I can't even say it.
You don't exist, probably.
The Church of Jesus Christ, St. John Saints.
St. John Saints, Concho, Vernon.
Concho Saints.
Concho Saints. That sounds like a good team.
See, and people
That's a
aren't
bad name.
there. People aren't imagining it. That's really happening at that
Let's
church.
be the Concho Saints. Let's do a
The
band.
Concho Saints.
The Concho Saints.
Would it be a punk band or
No, let's do jazz.
jazz rock?
No,
Jazz
let's do.
rockabilly.
We just do EDM. It's just you know, and then it's got like a clip from someone from Concho. Every now and then for the drop.
Can I catch a ride? Can I catch a ride to town?
Twisted tees. They just.
Missing teeth and twisted tees, baby.
Oh,
I know we're weird out here.
Have you seen my dog? What's that clicking in my trees?
Have you ever tasted my lip? It's delicious.
That purple smells weird. Anyway, that's all I got. Oh, that's all I got. That's all my Concho stuff.
Say the hills have eyes, but the hills have feelings too. Watch what you say.
And they got genitals.
And that's all you need.
I love it.
I hope we don't have any fans in Concho because we don't anymore. If we did.
Come to the pod. We have a live
Yeah, come tell us.
live show, baby. Let's plug it. So, One Eye Jack Sports Lounge, June 15th. That's a
Father's
Sunday. Father's Day.
Small Town Dad's Day.
Small Town Dads, 8 p.m., 8 till 8. You can sign up to be part of the show. Just join in. You know, we might have some fun interactive games with the crowd. Give out some, some prizes. At the very least, you get to be part of the show and be there.
Yeah.
Get to see how this whole thing is made. Peek behind the curtain.
Hop on the pod, sit in the audience, bring us beers.
It's going to be a great time. It's one of its kind.
It's the first
Wild.
of its type to happen here.
I really don't know what's going to happen, and I
Me
cannot wait to
either.
record it.
I am more worried about what motherfuckers are going to come on and
You
say.
might not be able to have a job after this. I just want to apologize. So, also, if you're looking to hire Gabe, because this show might be
You know,
wild.
that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Oh man, it's gonna be a great time.
We're gonna need to put like a disclaimer that's like the views expressed
Yes,
are not necessarily those of the STDs.
not only STDs,
And
but
20th
one-eyed
Century
jacks,
Fox
like
and one-eyed jacks.
and fuck it, and Sholo, and
And anyone at all.
and the mayor, and the it's just gonna hey, be there. Be there, all right? If this, I don't have to show it. Like, if it ends up being
No, we have to show it. No matter what,
we have
to
to.
show
We're
it.
showing it. No, it's happening.
Even
It's
if-
already. You can't stop this train.
No.
Nah, it ain't stopping it.
Because I know as soon as it gets going,
Yeah.
there's gonna be random customers, drunk people that are
Yes.
like, I want to do that, or they're gonna hear something that triggers them.
Yeah, and this
or
is
spark
ours.
something they want to say.
They can come up.
Ooh, and you got the space in the computer now.
It's all there.
Oh,
Yeah, it's everything.
Do we do it live until last call?
Well, oh, so what if we did time it out that way, where it's like, okay, so this is the time frame because that's when you can't drink anymore.
Yep.
And then we'll do it for another hour after that.
Or find someone there for the long run and ask them a question after 2 shots,
And then we
ask
do-
them the same question as they drink
There you
more.
go. And then we do the parking lot show
Yeah.
with the police officers
So what's your
and do a live White Mountain Watch happening right after the Small Town Dad's Father's Day show.
go on the ride along that pulls over the people we just interviewed?
Let's just run the cameras. Keep running.
So how do you feel about what you said about the police?
I don't know. We're locked up currently, Gabe. Did you not see the prison? We're in jail right now. And we're just, you and I are just in doing this whole hey, jail.
How the fuck did I
'Cause we're
get a
so
DUI?
fucked
I'm the
up.
sober one. Which leads me to ask. I was
That's
drinking
right.
one of my NAs on
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
here. I got stuck in traffic,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, I'm fucking thirsty. I didn't.
Wait, you were drinking one of the NAs on your way here?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, I was waiting bumper to bumper, and like I was already thirsty. I had cotton
yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
And then I
Okay.
got to thinking, I'm like, it's a fucking 0.0% beer. Like, short of other things if I got pulled over, but hypothetically, I'm perfectly clear in the law,
That's true.
yada, yada. Get pulled over drinking a Bud Zero.
Hmm.
What are those repercussions? Do you get a DUI being completely sober?
What if the open bottle law is like legit? Like
Like airtight, they covered that?
no, like it's literally bottles.
Any open bottle? That's what they would use. Oh, is that
Because if you're drinking a soda, that's cans, buddy, or plastic.
what if you're drinking an old school Sobe?
okay?
They used
You
to be
getting
in
that on
glass
eBay,
bottles.
you weirdo.
A Calypso comes in glass bottles.
old
A
glass-
Calypso.
That's what I mean.
I'd be like, you dirty bitches. Then you could have your plastic 40 open by that argument.
Did they give you a fake ticket for your fake beer? Okay, so
The
we're
fine was in crypto.
so we're gonna use this as an exercise because you do have a bottle in here. So we're gonna act as if okay, sir, can you please get out of the car? Because I feel
Yes.
like that'd be a good way to like sneak real beers.
That is true.
Save those bottles for me after. Do not throw those away.
Girl, sir, your Bud Zero smells like pure whiskey.
What? No, it's I didn't make it.
Take it up with
It's
Anheuser.
zero. The fuck? Call them. It's NA, sir.
Of course it stinks. It's the tranny beer.
Right now.
I
I
will
keep,
say they had me blowing a breathalyzer
yeah.
at the hospital thing.
Now I
felt-
feel like it's different though.
Felt super cool to blow a 0.00.
You just blow zero. Oh, you what a flex.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I don't know if you're being
okay.
sarcastic or not.
Okay. Cool. Good for you. Okay.
Why can't you just be happy for me, man?
So you're rating my breath on a scale? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying mine's not a felony right now.
You know what? I will tell you right now, my last breath won't be boring as fuck. All right, if we're judging it, if we're just gonna chalk it up, chalk to it up. Dude, and
That's a
again,
good
I mean, I'm glad to see you still moving, still doing your thing, and I'm excited for the live show. It's gonna be a blast.
It's
gonna be
gonna
one
be
for the
a
books.
fucking hoot.
Who knows what comes of it, you know? But you're gonna see it. We're gonna put it on. We're gonna do the whole thing. It'll be fun. And again, if you guys have any questions, you just want to hang and you want to see us or hang out, see us at One Eye Jack Sports Lounge. You can catch me at Irish Colleen and One Eye Jacks and XA and Ranch House and and your mom's.
You can.
And,
Ooh. Hey,
get them.
you can mostly catch me at one-eyed.
Yeah. And your mom's. Tell them. With that hair, come on, tell them.
And your grandma's.
Yeah. Oh, we love you guys. That's been Small Town Dads. I'm Jesse Regalado.
Much love. I'm Gabriel Lee Nelson.
All right.
Just some small town dads living in the White Mountains.